Yo, what's crack-a-lacking, y'all? Crypto King's back. Give you guys an update on the market. What's up? I'm outside enjoying this beautiful day, as you guys should be too, if you guys are, are able to do that. Some of you guys can't, so I get it. Anyways, guys, let's get to it. It's kind of fucking windy out here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Anyways, what I see recently, guys, bad news, unfortunately, more bad news. Chinese stock market just crashed, big time, and that's really, really bad news. Could be a lot of different reasons. I told you guys also it's probably because since remember I told you guys about Evergrande crisis a few months ago. This is probably that leading to this finally. Sometimes when the housing market crashed in 2008, we didn't really feel it till a few months later. It happened and then no one really knew until a few months later. So I'm feeling that's what happened. Evergrande actually crashed a few months ago. Okay, it's China's second biggest housing market, ever. Build all these apartments and then it went to shit. They used their people's investors' fucking money for their own pockets and stuff. It was all fucked basically, and these motherfuckers just literally lost 80 to 90% of their fucking company within a year. So it's fucking nuts. So and that happened around November, December. Or at least that's when the news came out. So it kind of happened already before. They were trying to suppress that shit for a while, but guess what? I think it's finally leaking out now, and I think it's finally affecting the rest of the economy now because their shit just finally crashed down 72 or something fucking percent. Pretty freaking bad. What does that mean for us? Unfortunately, guys, I think guys, if China's stock market crashed, which is one of the biggest world's economies, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to trickle down to the rest of the world. The rest of the world's going to crash too. U.S. stock markets could be next. Basically, everybody who had money invested in China or who borrowed money from China, which is basically everybody in the world, guess what? They're going to have to fucking pay China back now. So when that happens, well, shit, everything else is going to fucking drop. Stocks, crypto, everything. These people who own all this, stuff are going to have to sell their crypto, their stocks, whatever it is, to pay back some of the people they borrowed money from. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps trickling down, guys. So things are just going to get worse and worse. Anyways, I'm showing you guys this video that I saw that explains a little bit more of the crash. Okay, guys? Take a look.
Stocks recorded their biggest fall since 2008, biggest fall in 14 years. The scale of the losses is best described by this report. The wealthiest people of China lost $72 billion in a day. That's right, a collective loss of $72 billion. Today, the Chinese markets did bounce back. Beijing made an intervention. The top economic policy czars of Xi Jinping issued a statement. They vowed to ensure stability in their markets. The comments were welcomed by investors. But this recovery looks tepid, especially when you consider the last 12 months. Since 2021, Chinese stocks have lost 75% of their value in the US, 75%. So they are selling in the US market at a 75% discount. That's the extent of the devaluation. China's economic problems are compounding. It began with Beijing's crackdown on tech titans in China. The defaults in China's property sector made it worse. And now, two new problems have spooked investors. The first one is China's latest Wuhan virus outbreak. It's simply too big to ignore now. Nearly 30 million Chinese citizens are under lockdown. 30 million. At least 13 cities have shut down. This includes the economic hub of Shenzhen. Shenzhen alone accounts for 11% of China's GDP. That's worth close to $2 trillion. Let's put those numbers in context. Shenzhen's GDP is bigger than the GDP of countries like Spain or South Korea. Shutting Shenzhen down means losses in exports. The lockdowns will have a deep impact on the Chinese economy. They threaten about half of China's economy, according to one estimate. Problem number two is Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Beijing is not openly supporting Moscow after the sanctions. But even silent support has repercussions. 2 days ago, investors began dumping Chinese tech stocks. The total loss, $2.1 trillion. You heard that right, $2.1 trillion worth of losses. What was the reason behind this mass sell-off? It was a report. We told you about it. Russia had asked for China's military assistance. Russia wanted Chinese military equipment. It also asked for additional economic assistance. Just this request led to a sell-off of $2.1 trillion. That's how markets work. Reports say the investors are worried. They fear if Beijing helps Moscow, Chinese firms would be sanctioned next. And this
That's crazy, guys. You hear that? These motherfuckers are afraid because they see, basically, if if they help Moscow, they could be sanctioned next, guys. So they're fucking panicking over there. These motherfuckers just sold, you know, over $1 trillion in, you know, Chinese tech stocks. This is kind of nuts, guys. So shit, you know, this war is affecting that stuff too, affecting China and stuff too. So this doesn't spell good things for the market. Basically, the war, inflation, China, all these things happening all at once, guys. It's almost like the perfect recipe for economic crash, guys. You know, and Michael Burry, the guy who predicted the last economic crash in 2008, said that we could be heading towards the worst economic crash in the world's history, basically worse than the 2008 crash, worse than the Great Depression a long time ago, which is very possible, guys. The market is, you know, it's very different from what it was back then, so it's very, very possible, guys. You know, all these things happen. I'm sorry to be a bearer of bad news, but this is the damn truth. And especially now with China's stock market crashing, guys, I think we could be next, you know, because, guys, a lot of motherfuckers in U.S. owes China money. So now that the China's stock market just crashed, think about all the people who owe them money. Think of all the people in China like, hey, bitches, it's time to pay back that money. I need my money now because, you know, we're getting fucked over here. So, you know, they're going to come back to the U.S. investors or U.S. people that they loan money to, many big companies and corporations, basically, and say, hey, we need our money back. And guess what? They're going to be like, oh, shit, we don't really have it right now. We're kind of fucked, too. So we're going to have to cut some corners. We hired about 1,000 people. Let's reduce that to about 500. So 500, you guys go home. You guys aren't working anymore. And that's how shit happens, guys. And that's how you guys start losing jobs. That's how your parents start losing jobs. And, you know, and the economy goes to fucking shit. And you see people fucking in the streets and shit more and more so because regular fucking people can't work and make a living anymore because companies got to cut corners and corners and corners, guys. And unfortunately, I guess that's what I see happening, guys. It's, you know, bear bad news, but this is the truth, guys. Anyways, let's get right to the fucking charts and show you guys what I see in the charts. Don't mind my ugly face and my photos over there. All right, guys, DXY looks like it's shooting down right now, you know, temporarily. Like I said, DXY could be in a little channel, could be forming a possible pennant or like a symmetrical triangle in itself right here. You know, probably dance between it before probably bouncing back up. That's what I'm expecting, especially with the markets being the way they are. I think everyone's going to sell a lot of their assets and put it back into U.S. dollars, guys, and hold their U.S. dollars or whatever dollars they have and keep it back into paper money because, you know, that's what people know. You know, the rest of the world is not, you know, trained into crypto yet, so they're not going to do that. It's just not there yet, unfortunately, guys. Stock market, oh, well, stocks had a little bounce, which is surprising. Had a little bounce, but, you know, it could be the dead cat bounce. You know, sometimes it's a little bounce before, you know, more droppage. So, you know, with China's stock market crashing, you know, this could be the quick bounce first, you know, before it comes back down some more. That's what I see. Ultimately, that is what I see. I don't see it going up anymore. Bitcoin is having its little bounce, also back to 40K. I said that this could happen, guys, in the last video. I said that we could have another bounce before some more droppage. Looks like it's happening. We were down here before around 37, 38. Now we're at 40K. I still see us possibly going up to 43K right over here, guys. I see it's possible doing that. You know, come over here, get rejected here, then come back down here, then breaking below here, then coming back and getting rejected. So if it breaks below here, about 37, 38, 39K, depending where it lands, this purple resistance line right here, support line, the triangle, breaks below it, guys, then I'm expecting further downside for sure, you know, right after that. If it breaks above it and come back and retests its, you know, support like that, then maybe we're going to go up a little bit further, you know, before more downside. That's also very possible. So it can go all the way up like that and then come back down. Also very possible, guys. Anyways, this green line is what it's got to hold to stay bullish, and this red line also to stay bullish. But again, guys, with all this news, the market, I don't know if this is going to hold, guys. This is going to be very tough to hold. All right, guys. Anyways, that's it. Yeah, everything is starting to have a little bit of a bounce. Ethereum back to 27. Cardano back to 82. Again, no clear skies yet. You know, still cloudy with a chance of rain and thunderstorm. Except for over here, it's nice and beautiful at the park. Take a nice little rest. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the sun, as you guys should too. You know, it's sunny over here. Unfortunately, not sunny in the markets and crypto, but you know, fuck it, try to enjoy it. You know, as much as you can. Enjoy the, you know, the days while you can, because, you know, fuck it, tomorrow's not promised. And you know, things that go down will come back up. When, however, I don't know. Now it's gonna be might take some time, guys. Let's be real. It might take some time. Anyways, guys, if you guys found this content useful, or you learned something, give me a fucking like. It takes 2 fucking seconds. Come on, man, click that button, click that shit. All right, there you go. Thank you. Give me a comment, say whatever you want. Let me know what do you guys think about the market. If you guys think it's fucking crashing, or think we're gonna come back, I don't know. Let me know your opinions. What do you think is gonna happen? If you guys heard any news, whatever, fill me in. And that's it. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Turn your notifications on. Let me give you guys updates on the market, crypto, and Bitcoin, and all that jazz. 365 every day this year. So I'm gonna keep up the chart, so you guys don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Tune in to me, watch me for a few minutes, and learn a little bit. All right. Anyways, that's it, guys. It's fucking windy, but it's beautiful out. I'm enjoying the rest of my time out here. Hope you guys do too. Okay. Till next time, Crypto Kings out. That's it, y'all. Peace.